Hello everyone, here we are on the last episode of the End Show. In the last video, I'll talk about AI in general.
According to Ergen, AI is strong technological waves that is flattening the world by providing the ability for a machine to perform cognitive functions such as receiving, listening, learning, and interacting. In a shorter term, AI is technology that could do sort of things that humans' mind or humans' intelligence can do.
In today's video, I'm going to talk about how AI is being used in our everyday life and the risks that caused by AI. But to make it more entertaining, how about playing a games? I'm going to play a video, and by the end of the video, you have to guess how many AIs are being used in the video. Okay, let's get started. So, how many did you find? Let's break down the video to know how many AIs are being used in the video. In the first scene, I was going to buy a product in the e-commerce app. I scrolled it down until I found the one that matched my interest. E-commerce industry use AI to operate, specifically machine learning. The machine learning will access and learn from data to then with an algorithm or a program by pattern recognition. When a buyer or user type in the search box, machine learning will use their knowledge based on the previous searches to provide users a bunch of products that they wanted to find, using natural language processing or NLP. The algorithm can also analyze a user's behavior on buying specific products in the site. As a result, they will recommend and provide products that might interest the user or have the same preference as the user. Next. In this scene, I wanted to go to the stationery store to buy some brushes. Once I hop on the car, I started to use my Google Maps. Google Maps use machine learning to make those kind of predictions based on the database of historical traffic patterns that they have learned before. They collect data like distance and vehicle speed in different time. The artificial intelligence also allows them to predict traffic in driving routes. In predicting the traffic, they consider some factors such as the road quality and the size and directness of a road in order to provide the best alternatives for drivers to avoid jam. Moreover, Google Maps also use authoritative data from local governments and real-time feedback from users to suggest the best route, as that kind of information allows the app to know about speed limits, tolls, temporary restricted roads, and unexpected forces of nature that are impacting the condition of a road. Next. In this scene, I used the feature by Apple Siri, a voice-based AI programs to play some music on my Spotify. As Guzman stated, the technology has become more than just a tool. It serves as a communication partner. There are three components of Siri: a conversational interface, personal context awareness, and service delegation. The conversational interface is based on natural language processing (NLP) that enables Siri to understand the user's voice to then be answered with understandable voice output, while the personal context awareness is based on machine learning and language data statistical. Next. One last one. I wanted to take a picture of my drawing nicely, so I decided to use the portrait mode. AI has also bringing the photography industry to another level that is accessible for both professionals and amateurs photographer or editor. One of the benefits that it provides is the portrait mode, or also known as bokeh. It makes the subject being the focus while nicely blurring out the background of a picture. Using machine learning, the AI-based camera is being trained or taught to delineate the background and the subject that will be the focus of a picture. Those are some benefits of AI, but just like a coin, AI also has two sides, good and bad, risks and benefits. How about the risks that caused by AI? Forbes mentioned some risks of AI including mass surveillance, modern warfare, massive job losses, and socio-economic inequality. As cited in the news article, the CEO of Dergisi analyzed that about 1 billion of people will lose their job in the next 10 years due to AI. As I furthering my research on artificial intelligence and on online forum Reddit, I found interesting debate on the Europe's strict regulation towards AI. What makes the debate more interesting is because the many comments came from people who works or have worked with the AI. A comment found that AI might benefit us by organizing better traffic on the road as people use map and direction apps, but without knowing the result that humans are going to follow the orders made by AI. Moreover, that comment also mentioned how virtual assistant AI technology like Alexa could profile the users by just listening. This comment was being followed by another comment saying that the statement is kind of fantasy towards the risk of AI. Rather, the comment suggests us to think more rationally, to think about the real threats like clear view and recidivism prediction algorithm. And that perspective assumes that AI soon will replace human. Gehl argued that it is more of a symbiosis, called it human-machine symbiosis. He suggests that this symbiosis works by AI doing the mundane tasks while human focusing more on the creative work. In his speech on TED Talks, I fully stated what makes human different from artificial intelligence. He said, humans are uniquely able to give and receive love, and that's what differentiates us from AI. While 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐢𝐜 also said that even though AI has already surpassed human in many areas of our society, it has neither warm blood, nor sex, nor mortality. He referred AI as quote lines. Just like what Gehl observed, this suggests that we will work hand in hand with AI in the future. We will be thankful that AI will be taking away our routine jobs. He also mentioned that we have to use and leverage our irreplaceable brains and hearts in doing jobs that are both compassionate and creative. That's all for today, but we need to underline is that we will work with AI in the future. So, it is crucial for us to adapt in the digital environment and to know what comprehend us with AI. And how about the game? Did you enjoy it? Did you guess it correctly? AI is everywhere, right? Don't forget to like and comment this video. Thank you for all your love and support for the End Show. Here is Anne. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!